So my network logged me out when Princess was still talking, so I didn't really get what she was saying.
Now, wow. I have all these people join this meeting now.
And when Princess was talking, I was logged out.
You're not talking to tell me go pay me back. Go pay me back.
Is Princess in yet? Or can somebody tell me what she was saying?
Uzo.
No, sir, welcome.
And the suspect say they play game.
No, sir, welcome. Oh.
Uzo they play game. I watch that game for your glasses.
No, na game they play. They play game. I see him.
Can somebody tell me what Princess said?
She was talking about the app that takes her out of WhatsApp for 4 hours, that keeps her there for 4 hours. She was talking of an app that keeps her on WhatsApp for 4 hours. She was going to explain how that works and how she unfollows people that annoy her.
And block
people that have made it.
Then she's not said something that Richmond is owing her.
No, sir. Those are him. Those are him.
Princess, are you here?
Those are him.
Hello, where's Princess?
Sorry, I'm here.
Yes, sorry, can you continue?
On Jen, how far?
Princess, please, I don't know. I was following you as last year. I don't know what has happened between us, but it's fine. Maybe
where?
No, it's fine. I know you've followed me.
It's all right, no problem.
No
problem.
Richmond does nothing.
So, sorry, and Princess, when you were talking, I knocked out a few minutes because of network. So, can you just continue?
Oh.
So someone here said people don't get into depression. So what we're saying at the time was some people actually get into depression, and we have someone here that's an example of someone that's been depressed before. So that was where we were before the thing went off.
No,
I have personally, I really don't like hello.
Yes, we're here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, okay, we can talk later.
I have hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I haven't gone through depression based on business, business-wise, maybe because I feel like I'm not doing enough or something. I haven't experienced that, but I know that I have experienced times where I totally zone out. Like I am not creatively creating anything. I'm not even thinking. Like my brain is not coming up with any style. Like I'm going on Pinterest, I'm on IG, I'm trying to look for inspiration. It's probably, I'm going back to previous works, Fashion Week and other fashion designers abroad, and trying to find inspiration somewhere. There are days where I have got 3 months and nothing. Like one, I can't even sketch one thing there. I can't even, because, the way I am, I work, like, I close my eyes and, I'm envisioning styles, I'm envisioning fabrics and all that. And nothing is coming up. And, when I start to feel like, okay, this thing is going to push me into something else, what I just did, I stopped thinking about my business, basically. In fact, I abandoned it. I stopped trying, and I just started to do other things, start to like do other things that would just put me in a good place. Because the thing is, the more I dwell on a problem, especially a problem I'm not finding a solution to at that point, I think deeper into the problem.
Yeah.
And you know, sadness has a way of being really enticing, or pity, self-pity has a way of being really cute, you know, and all that. And so you think you're managing, but you're going. And when I realized, okay, this is not helping, what I just do is go kill me.
Okay,
I just abandon everything and have fun.
Okay.
And then before you know it, I'm gradually, one thing just triggers, gradually getting back to my feet.
Okay, so I'm going to say something that, of course,
it's going
to piss a lot of people off, especially our entrepreneurs here, right? Deep down, the reason why.
Then don't say it.
I will say it.
Say it.
The reason why people get bad again, you guys should get me.
Say right? I'm a businessman.
You guys should get me. I'm not talking about the positive, like when you say, "Oh, you see somebody doing better."
How can you want to say something? How can you want to?
You didn't hear that.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Oh God.
How can I get you when your network is not good?
Right now.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes, now. So you have to start from like the beginning.
Yes.
Okay. So since you can hear me now, what I was saying is that deep down, again, there's a reason why I say this is going to annoy a lot of people, and it's a good thing. You guys should understand that I'm not talking about the positive. You have to be very clear, because I always notice that sometimes people argue, talk, and they're not exactly sure what they're even arguing about. Now, this issue wasn't an issue of you seeing people doing well and then it propels them to do better. That's not the issue we're discussing. We're discussing an issue that you see people doing well, especially on social media and all of that, and it depresses you. Now, when I say depressed,
hypertension.
Yes, when I say depressed, I don't mean it gets to that mental state where you need a doctor. You understand? I can feel depressed just now by hearing what somebody said to me. You understand? I'll just feel a little bit.
But that is the definition of depressed.
Yeah.
That's sadness. That's sadness. Depression and sadness are two different things.
Okay.
You're experiencing sadness, deep sadness.
I will change.
Depression
I'll
is
change the
different.
English to sadness. I'll change the English to sadness.
Thank you.
I want you guys to just understand what I'm referring to. I might use the wrong English, but it's good if you guys understand where I'm coming from, right? Now, the underlying reason.
Just say it already.
Don't use wrong English. Don't use wrong English. Use the right English.
The underlying reason.
Hi, Allah Afena.
The underlying reason is that we value money more than the process. We value money more than the process. And that is that.
Your phone is stammering.
Okay.
Your network is stammering. Oh.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now?
Ralph, your phone is stammering.
But can you hear me now?
Yes, Ralph, let me just cut you short by 1 minute. You said people value money more than the process. Yes. Now, I don't know, has anybody watched the movie The Founder?
Yes, I've seen it. Oh, that founder. You know the guy divorced his wife at the end.
Chill. Yes, of course. But that's not the main thing. Now, they asked the guy, what was your motivation? What was your motivation to take this business and scale it to this?
The name.
Motivation was money.
Where can I
That's
find
what he
it?
said. His motivation. Just like, Google it, you'll find it.
The motivation has to be money. You have to eat before you motivate.
I'm not saying that motivation cannot be money. Again, you guys need to understand what I'm saying, because it's very simple English here.
He didn't value the process. He didn't value the process. All he wanted to do.
Money, you will not make it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying if your motivation is money, you must be depressed.
Yeah.
You must. Do you understand what I'm saying? You guys need to because I'm not I'm not mixing my words. My words are very straight. Do you understand? What I'm saying is, when you gave a scenario, say me and my friend in a business, my friend now making 1 million, and me, I'm not making. Do you understand? Why is it that I am depressed? That was the question. You guys asked me this question directly. And I'm referring and I'm trying to answer that question directly. I don't want any mixed up, and you now start giving me a story of somebody that because the person likes money, the person make. Of course, a lot of people, there are a lot of millionaires and billionaires that their only motivation is the money, and they make billions. Do I want to be like them? Hell no. That's my choice. Do you understand? But that doesn't mean that they did not make money. Let's get some things clear, right? Now, I'm talking about, there are still a lot of people that money was not their motivation and they make billions too. Do you understand? So I'm referring to this poor guy that, I hope you guys can hear me. I hope my voice is not cracking. Maybe it's the thing that is cracking that is making people misunderstand me. But I'm talking about this poor guy that because his friend is doing something, his friend is being successful and is making money, and he's doing almost the same thing, and he's not successful, and it's making him really sad. That is the guy I'm talking about. And I'm saying the reason why that guy is sad is because the guy values the money more than the process. The guy values the money more than the process. Now let me go into a very, I hope Uzo is here because this is a real life example, right? Let me go into a real life example. Me and Uzo have been discussing of late about doing an MBA. Can you guys hear me at all? Am I talking to myself? Hello?
No, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
I can never hear you.
So me and Uzo were discussing.
We can hear you.
We are discussing of late about, and I'm sure I had this discussion too with Uzo. You know, we're discussing of late about doing MBA and all those things, you apply, just so many things like that, you know. And me, anytime I'm discussing with people, I like to understand where they are coming from. And we might be heading in towards the same result, but where we are coming from might be different, right? And today, Uzo expressed himself a little bit, you know, concerning that. He gave an example that related to that. Now, there's this our guy who go find that that went to or something like that, and then he works in Apple, and his paycheck is, I think, $150 to almost $200,000, right? The guy is doing well, you know. So I remember when we've had a lot of discussion, but I'm just picking one tiny part of the discussion out. You know, I'm just extracting one thing. And that tiny part is when Uzo was like, "Oh, do you know what this guy is making? Well, that's you know, I want to do an MBA, but I can tell you that I do not want to do an MBA because that guy is working in Apple and is making $200,000. Even after hearing that, it's not what's propelling me to do an MBA. Do you understand? But I see the reaction in Uzo that say, "Oh, more that guy they make that amount now to move to IT. That's why I must move to IT so that he will make that amount." Now, money is what is driving him. Money is not what is driving me. Do you understand? Now, in a situation where the good thing in this kind of situation is that the motivation is taking him in the right direction. In a situation where it's making him depressed, why is it that it's not bothering my mind the amount of money whoever is making because the person went to doing MBA is working in Apple or whatever? Why is it that it's not disturbing my mind? Right? Because
in a job now, you get good job now.
It's not because I have good job.
If the parents,
is a good job giving me $200,000?
After if you tell your papa house,
is he giving me $200,000? No be the same job we get. But not the same job me and you get.
If you're your father's house.
But not the same job me and you get.
So 30K per month.
From different angles. Understand
put poison in somebody's food.
No, listen. It's not about the job. Why? Because again, thank God say now the same job me and you get. You understand? My own motivation is not the same thing with your own motivation. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The $200,000 is more than what I earn. It's the truth. So just because there's no human being that a job is enough. There's not like good job. if they won't promote you, go say no because the money that I give
Did
you,
you just tell us how much you earn?
you will collect. You collect. But what I'm trying to say here, what I'm trying to say that I don't want you guys to miss it. What I'm trying to say here is that the reason why
Tell me, I didn't hear that.
I don't want you guys to miss it. The reason why what I'm trying to say here is that I know what my process will, I know what I want to do, right? I am not even getting anything from that, right? I enjoy that process so much that I've had opportunity to do something else. But anytime I think about, I've been thinking about this thing, wait, if I go to this Canada thing, which thing I want to go do? I know to go work, maybe you'll be lucky, you get a job in another oil company and you make it, I'll still be working in the same, like, I don't see it fulfilling to me. I don't see, so it's one of the things that have stopped me from making that jump. If not, I will not do them since. I'm looking for, once I find a reason to connect what I want to do with going there, then I will do it. The same thing with MBA, when I'm thinking about the MBA, the fact that the guy is making $200,000, I'm using that MBA because I'm seeing how it will align to my own goal and my own vision, right? The process, I value my own process. I value the process more than the money.
Remember what we're talking about. You know this oil price, you know the beginning of all this is this oil price crash. How volatile oil and gas business is now.
What of palm oil?
So remember the root cause of that discussion is because of the volatile business we are in. So we now talked about MBA, plan B.
MBA.
What can we do differently?
You won't become programmer.
The volatile business.
Yes.
Now we say also what top programmer. Who's not? You don't have program.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you that.
It's a program. The volatile business. It's a program. The volatile business.
Oh my brother. You got the reason.
I don't know. Your head is there. You're thinking.
Which one? I dealt with two guys. One they work for Exxon, the other one they work for Total. Then they fear. And these are guys.
Everybody they fear. Nobody want.
Everybody they put.
People where rent office, don't they close their office? They won't carry their office that enter Zoom.
There's something I don't want you guys to misunderstand me. I am not saying that what he is doing is bad, right? Because again, I mentioned that he's using that as a motivation to go and get what he wants. That's perfectly. Do you understand? What gives me joy is not what gives you joy. It's not what gives any other person joy. Do you understand? So good. I'm saying that if he's now somebody that is getting sad because of that, right? And is making him depressed because of that. Let me not use depressed. Hot trauma will rush me. You understand? But you know where I'm coming from. If this thing is making him, it's giving him that much negative energy, right? Then there is a problem. Then it means that the value of the money, right, is higher than his own process. See, in this life, the truth of the matter, at the end of the day, whether we want money, we want to do this thing, whether we like it or not, what we want actually is happiness. The reason why we chase this money so hard is to be able to get that happiness.
No. To be honest,
the reason why we chase this money so hard
is to get money. Is to get money and show everybody in our village. All those men.
Some people want to get money to eat.
No, I'm not getting money to happiness. There are these men in my village that have been tormenting people. I want to show these men. They are mad. I will show them.
What I'm supposed to say is that people want money for different reasons.
There are many things that can be done. They can drink Origin morning tonight and they
want money for different reasons.
I want money to show all those people in my village.
You want to eat so that you can
Okay, Richmond, me, I don't know anybody in my village, so that can't apply to me. I don't even know my village.
So that's why I said that's relative to me. Me, I want money.
Yes. So everybody wants money for different reasons.
Different things. If I want to be happy, I'll drink a bottle of Origin from morning to night now.
So Richmond, I think what Ralph is saying is that no matter what you need your money for, when you get it, you solve a problem. you are more fulfilled. You feel some type of, fulfillment and
fulfillment.
Happiness.
I think fulfillment
is
is
fulfillment
the
same as
fulfillment,
happiness.
not happiness.
Well,
No, I would use the word happiness.
And because of somebody that is fulfilled and sad.
There's nobody who is fulfilled.
Hold on.
What's fulfillment?
Fulfillment is when
you can't fulfill and you're sad.
Fulfillment is when you're fulfilled.
See, I know why I use the word happiness, but then hold on. Let's hear from Adobe, please.
Hi, enemy.
Don't tell me Adobe like this. I think so.
Enemy, where is she? Where is she?
I'm not. I don't know if I have anything to say, honestly.
No, I know you have a lot.
Everybody's saying.
Adobe, you have a lot.
Everybody has said a lot of things, and I feel like you guys need to meet in the middle. There should be a middle ground.
No, but what's your
Adobe, I don't want to hear you said it all. Say what you said again.
Adobe, are doing well. Adobe, are doing well.
So I don't know. Me personally, I'm in a headspace where I go online, I see a lot of things, and even in my business, like I go on some Instagram pages and I see people that are doing what I'm doing, and they are stunting online and putting out all that. They bought a range today, they bought this yesterday, and all that.
What business is that, please?
I tell her.
Each one I drop money.
I see all that.
But this is God.
Follow Obi Kubana. Obi Kubana is on your Instagram page.
I see all that, and I'm like, oh, okay, nice, and I move on with my life. Like, I don't feel the need to keep up appearances. I mean,
so why do you think that?
I don't know. I'm not I really have much.
Can I?
No, she can say something now. Don't worry, just listen.
The fundamental thing is that everybody's different. Ralph, I think you need to understand that everybody's different. We all process things differently, right?
Different,
so
exactly.
You might see something and you're like, okay, fine, and you move on. Somebody else.
I would correct you by saying we all value things differently.
Okay, fine. Somebody else will see something and feel a basic level of satisfaction.
Sorry.
It's not because they are jealous.
I'm sorry for cutting you short. Sorry, you will continue. But I want us to just hold on that. We all value things differently. And valuing something is a choice. You know, when you say everybody is different, I understand that everybody is different, right? The only reason why you want to do something the only reason why something affects you is how much you value the thing. If I'm your friend, if you're my closest friend, right? Why is it that when your closest friend insults you and slap you, right? Or insult you, let me just say slap, you feel more hot than when a stranger from we don't know call you something. You're not going to even send that person like, who's this one? Why do you understand?
Exactly.
Why? Because the person that you value more is insulting you. Do you understand? What do you value more? If you value money more and that money is not coming, you'll be fucking sad and depressed. If you value the process,
I've been very sad for long time.
If you,
I think that sad. It doesn't.
Yeah, that will be continue.
Feeling some type of way about someone else's level of success, it doesn't mean you don't value your own process. It doesn't necessarily mean you don't value your own process. Fine, both two people are doing the same thing, like Chama said, or like Sasi said, two people are doing the same business. And I'm seeing this other person is projecting that she's cashing out on a daily basis. And I am not. It doesn't mean I don't value my own process, but I feel a basic level of satisfaction with my current state.
No.
It doesn't mean that I don't know that tomorrow will be better.
No, sorry. Remember, I like putting this into perspective. We're not talking about somebody that sees that and use the positive, which is where you're going to now. We are saying somebody sees that and the person starts getting sad and depressed. So the question is now, why is the person? But what you're just saying is that, yes, the person is doing, but then you can now use it to, if because the person is making it, you are feeling sad and down and thinking about your life, right? Why? Why is that happening?
Because you're not satisfied with where your own life is. That's just the bottom line.
Why are you not
really
satisfied?
Because people can be dissatisfied for varying reasons.
No, Adobe, it's very, very good. It's very good to be hungry. It's very good to be hungry for more. Even, when people
but the person
it is very healthy
does the positive
for
things
Adobe.
Hungry for more.
You said?
The person that does the positive thing in that same situation is also hungry for more.
What positive thing is in that equation? Now, everybody, you put something up and it's big, and then I'm coming up, I see it, and I see that it is big. First of all, the first thing I'll do is I will first see what you have done, go back to my room, feel bad about myself, ginger myself back, and now start knowing that there's a new aim. The aim, maybe I was thinking too small. This guy has gone above that limit. I have to, I have to push it more.
Positive outcome. We're not talking about a situation where somebody.
Okay, the negative one, the person becomes depressed.
Yes.
Yeah, then it means the person is dealing with a major problem, which, and to be honest, I think if you are depressed as somebody is doing well, it means there's probably you have this thing going on in your family, this witchcraft thing people usually have, Yeah, because you can't be
okay. Let's hear from you.
Low self-esteem. Or low self-esteem. That means you're a witch. You're a witchcraft.
Let's hear from Oge.
Bro, this always say let's hear from me. Am I angry at someone's success?
Yeah, depressed.
I want to know what you think about this scenario now. And your possible
Tell us your story from last year. Tell us your story.
You think what you feel about this situation and the possible solution.
No. Sorry, 1 second. What situation exactly? Is it
Jesus Christ?
What was said now?
No, a situation where there are two people, right? You're doing maybe relatively the same thing, and then you're seeing that the other person is cashing out, right? And you're watching it maybe on social media and all of that. The person is making it, the person is cashing out, but your own is not really doing as good as that, right? And because of that,
your own is not doing well at all.
Your own is not doing well. No freaky.
It's not doing well at all, right?
No doing well.
That, it's not leading you to being sad. The thing is not leading you to being sad.
Somebody has sold 40
so why do you think the question is
why?
The question
nobody has even called you to ask you for prize.
The question is why do you think the person is feeling that way, and what can the person why, and what can the person do about
it? Yesterday when you were here, I told you that I watched Instagram. I've been following Instagram live of some real estate guys that are doing magic in the industry. It's okay for everybody who watches such programs to feel touched, to feel emotional. After I watched it 2 days ago, I went to my balcony, man. I was fired up. That's the truth. So when I went to actually call my brother, I'm like, boy guy, do you watch? Do you see this our guy? Because I know the guy personally. And since I joined real estate, the first day I stepped out of my house to go on inspection, I met the so-called guy. Then I did not know he was blazing the trail in the real estate industry. Until months later, I now saw his followership and all of that. So I felt a certain way. And to describe my feeling, personally, I felt I'm not doing enough. I felt so lazy.
But when you fired up,
I felt so lazy. And let me tell you the reason why. Say again. Let me tell you the reason why I won't call it vex or anger. It can't be anger because it's not only the guy that is doing well, So I cannot be angry with everybody in the whole real estate industry.
Exactly.
And even if the guy stops selling today, somebody else will pick up tomorrow. You can't kill everybody that is ahead of you.
You can't.
Try to be number one.
You can only learn from them.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's why we follow Grant Cardone. Don't we follow Grant Cardone?
Yeah.
He's a
Number one.
Bado.
Number
And
one,
you keep
real
watching him
estate.
and learning.
Number one.
You
know
keep
that
Grant Cardone.
Grant Cardone is
Grant Cardone is a guru.
Yeah?
But we're following him every day.
I want to vex for the guy, but
yes,
the guy is a mafia, and he's teaching. He makes me feel like I need to be a mafia in order to make it a real estate.
Everybody you meet, just talk about the money.
You understand?
Don't tell them
so
anything.
You see that the guy has touched one part of my emotions, and he's brought out a beat. So if tomorrow you guys see me doing some crazy things in the industry, just know that it's because the people I follow.
Your colleague,
they don't want to rest.
Okay, let me advise you quickly. I met this guy. He gave me Triple H power.
Okay, if a colleague in the industry, just like you, maybe in your own level, came to you and maybe you guys saw this video, whatever thing you saw that made you feel fired up later, saw that thing, the person comes to tell you that he's not doing again, he's depressed, he's sad, this they work, he's not doing again because of this they work. See this guy doing it's not for me, all this guy. What will you tell that person?
Well, sorry, you said someone my level or his level?
Like your level now, maybe like real estate, someone that does real estate like your level now. Both of you saw this same thing. Right? You told me that the thing made you feel you're not doing enough and it made you fired up, right? But then the person is telling you.
Richmond, calm down. Why is the laugh? Richmond.
I don't know. The thing made you sad. The person is telling you that it made you sad, depressed, that he's not even doing this topic. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
So what will you tell that person? If the person comes to tell you this thing.
So what your level?
See, it's very possible for people to give up based on Grant Cardone's level of fire, because Grant Cardone doesn't seem to be human. You understand? That's the truth. So it's easy for anybody to give up. Even me, sometimes, to be honest with you, I see the guy, I keep wondering, he doesn't downplay things. He doesn't make things look ordinary. You know how maybe, what's his name?
Go and buy Jets.
Gary Vee can say he watches Jets for 4 hours on a Sunday. Grant Cardone will never say anything. Grant Cardone makes you feel like he's a bull. Morning to night he's working.
Yes.
So one part of you will be like, I beg, I can't.
You'll feel useless with your life.
Not only useless, you can vex for the guy.
But the beautiful thing with Grant Cardone, I'll be honest with you.
I was angry with the guy until I heard one thing he said. He was addicted to something, maybe drugs or something at a younger age. So he actually, that's his aggression right now. He channeled it into his business. Okay, so what I'll tell that guy is he should stop listening to. He should stop taking what Grant Cardone says too seriously.
No, but okay, please, can I say something?
Don't take him seriously.
Okay, and Ralph, I need to say something now. Because this is very important.
Princess, let Princess
anybody, no, Princess, even she needs to hear this one. I know it's very important for her. Princess, anybody, if like Grant Cardone, I know I have talked about 4 people about Grant Cardone. And okay, we've still stayed there. It just says what your values are. If you meet somebody or you're in a particular career and you get somewhere and you feel someone is too much for you, and it makes you, you're contemplating quitting on that career or that job or business, it means you're never supposed to be there in the first place. Simple. Let's be honest. Yeah, because the truth is, if you believe in something so much, anything you see in front of you that feels so big should actually motivate you.
There's nothing anyone is saying.
I saw Grant Cardone. I remember when I saw Grant Cardone, when I first saw the guy. Honestly, it made me feel like I wasn't doing so much. But what happened? I started doing so much. There was time he talked about suits. He talked about suits and all that, how suits give you a different... I'm a guy that used to be... I used to talk and do all that stuff, but I don't wear suits, right? But the moment I saw this guy, I checked my account, I went and bought a couple of suits, and every time I had to show up, I showed up in suits. He just challenged me to do better.
Hold on. Sorry. Let me correct you on that. You say what you bought then was coats. You bought coats. I bought
coats, coats. I could afford coats. You see the difference now. Grant Cardone could afford a suit. But I couldn't afford a suit. I went to Okika Joint.
Guys, this is our last 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes more.
And but you have to understand this. Anytime you see you're in something
and you see someone doing so well and so big, and you're tempted to, quit your own job or something, then you're not supposed to be there. Go and pray to God for you to discover yourself.
Richmond is not true. It's not true. Everybody needs motivation once in a while. So because I just want doing so good and I feel like I'm not doing enough, like
there's nothing cast. It's not casting.
No, like when you say you're quitting your job, when you say you're quitting your job, when you say you're quitting your job,
ask Ralph how many times I've called him and said, Ralph, I'm tired of this fashion thing. I don't want to do it again. He's not selling. Ralph would be like, no, now calm down.
And you're shaking the industry. You're shaking it. You know how many people have given up because they see what you're doing.
Thank you. Okay, that's how you see me because you don't know behind the scene. But that's how life is. There's only people that I get to talk to that understand I'm also struggling. But
have you tried selling phone accessories?
Which one are terrible?
Let me encourage you.
Yes, there. Please encourage you. Don't mind Richmond. Yes, there.
You can either go forward or you go backward.
That's like, we all need motivation.
Again,
every single day.
But Ethel, I want to tell you something. Ethel, the world is a war. You have to fight. Everything that is true that you have to say.
Richmond, you can't fight every day. You can't fight every day.
I am the war.
Every day. You can't fight every day.
Richmond, calm down. Richmond, calm down. Let's be realistic.
We're not superheroes.
We have just 2 minutes to run it down.
You understand? We are not superheroes here. So what you need to do is connect yourself to a source of motivation or whatever every single day. Sometimes it will not work. That's just the truth.
You guys,
the truth is that it will not work all the time. But
let me tell, like this guy,
push you further ahead. So that even when you're demotivated, once you remember some of the things that you listened to and all of that, it will go in.
Raphael, let me tell you what this guy said.
Ralph, tell them value the process. Money.
Raphael, remember what Steve Jobs said? Jobs said that he took this psychedelic drug, LSD, and it opened his eyes to see life, a different life.
The guy even goes see one guy guru for India for Jobs.
Will any of you do it?
I don't know if I see DMC, I go take him.
Give me that shit. I go drink him.
Ralph, there was something Oge said. Oge said the guru realtor that he was following on Instagram that was making things happen. Sometimes you don't know behind the scene. Maybe that guy is not even making things happen as much as you see.
Of course.
Uncle Grant.
And secondly, nowadays people do a lot of things. People do a lot of things for success. Maybe the guy don't go bury somebody for one backyard. It's not a guy.
How do we find somebody to bury?
Are you freaking kidding me? All this white people do jazz more than black.
No. Come on. Okay. Calm down. Buzo, calm down. How you want to bury me? Calm down. Oge is depressed.
How do you know?
You said you see
all these Buddha stuff that rich men wear and all that. You think it's just for wearing it sake? They all have Be realistic. Next time you see Atiku, check his hand. He wears one ring like that, one blue eyes ring.
Who wears it?
Atiku wears it all the time.
No, it's called a ring of favor. You can buy the ring too. It's good. It's a good ring.
Is it clear eyes favor?
My own ring is red. If I have money, I'll buy that ring.
Where you get the beat from? Ralph.